Good morning and welcome to the weekend show. I am your host for Wrestling Brony Productions, J.O.B. Bell. Okay, so today I got a couple of things about wrestling I want to talk about. First off is the addition of a new pay-per-view, plus this is the chance for pretty much everyone in the country to watch a new league. So first let's get on with the new pay-per-view thing. Okay, when I looked at the schedule for 2015's pay-per-views, I didn't see this anywhere on the schedule. This is probably a last-minute addition. But WWE is deciding to bring back its Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on May 31st. The change comes from the fact that February was Fastlane. However, I thought that Fastlane was going to replace Elimination Chamber, and that Elimination Chamber wasn't going to happen. Yet, WWE has decided to do Fastlane, Elimination Chamber. And it's really effing up my schedule. My next click-per-view was supposed... Okay, so it doesn't really F up my schedule that much since the first show I'm going to be doing on YouTube for WWE is Battleground. However, if they keep making changes like this, then my schedule's pretty much screwed. So in any case, it doesn't screw up my schedule that much, except I thought it was going to be Money in the Bank next. That's about it. Also, I heard about this from one of the channels. I've heard this from Teaming Tubby Emu. And this has been verified by the fact that I looked it up on the guide. Reign of Honor is coming to Destination America. This is not a joke. Reign of Honor is coming to Destination America. This is like the third channel change Reign of Honor's had. If you remember, Reign of Honor used to be on HDNet. Then it was broadcast to the Sinclair Network, and nobody from the Philadelphia area, not me or anyone else, were in the Philadelphia area, were able to see it. Only the people in the Harrisburg area was able to see it. And now it's coming to Destination America, which pretty much means I now have a chance to see Reign of Honor. Just like I now have a chance to see New Japan Pro Wrestling because it's on Access TV. So I've been noticing how how the winds of change have been coming for professional wrestling. Just like how, first off, TNA moved to Destination America, then Reign of Honor moved to Destination America, then New Japan Pro Wrestling started in America through Access Television, which is AXS TV. So yeah, I would like to say I'm excited for Reign of Honor. I very much say that gives me a chance to see it. But I have a problem with that. You're pretty much putting two different leagues on the same channel. So the solution is to remove TNA Wrestling. But the question remains, if you remove TNA, aren't they pretty much screwed then? TNA hasn't even lasted long on, speaking of TNA hasn't lasted long on Destination America, and it's already pretty much screwed. Something about Dixie Carter emailing people and talking about how Destination America people are idiots. I don't know if that's a fact or not, because TNA Wrestling was pretty much the only show I've watched on Destination America. In fact, wrestling's pretty much the only show I watch on any of the channels. I only watch Raw on USA, I only watch SmackDown on sci-fi, I only watch TV Wrestling Justice America, and so on and so forth. And before I change the subject, I want to mention one last thing. Back to Elimination Chamber, I forgot to mention something. For the first time ever, there's going to be like a 6-team Elimination Chamber. I really don't know how that's going to work. First off, you're going to have to put 4 whole teams in a pod. They might make the pods bigger or something, but who knows. This is the first major change to the Elimination Chamber since the Extreme Elimination Chamber, where the Elimination Chamber had weapons, from the 2006 ECW December to Dismember one-shot pay-per-view that WWE did. It was pretty much the only ECW pay-per-view that was ever done by WWE since his One Night Stand, of course. So anyways, that's pretty much it for Wrestle Talk. Let me talk about something else. Sad news for you bronies out there. There's not going to be a freaking new episode of MLP this week. Nope. No new episode. Sorry. But they are hell-bent on so many Equestria girls, though, I think. Unless their schedule is effed up and there is going to be a new episode. But who knows? I'm looking at the guide on my TV, so I don't know if to trust it or not. But if Equestria Girls is airing, it gives me an opportunity to watch it. People say it's bad, no one likes it, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Like, before, I'm gonna admit it, before I watched those reviews saying it was an awful episode, I liked SpongeBob's Atlantis Square Pantis. Then again, I was a little kid back then, so whatever. By the way, this is the last episode of the weekend show for the month of May. So yeah. And I got big stuff planned for June. First off, next episode will start my every week concept I'm planning to do. Meaning that the weekend show will be every week instead of just every weekend. Of course, that could be screwed up with work and school and stuff. I mean, the reason I'm doing this weekend show now is because I not have a job and school's only Monday through Friday and stuff. But when I get the job, I'm gonna get a job in my mom's work, and I got summer school I have to go to. So those 2 things could really screw up my schedule. Okay. Now it's time for my episode weekly rant. What am I going to rant about today? How about I freaking rant about something that I never rant about before? People who think, how would I rant about the war between bronies and anti-bronies? This fucking, sorry, my language, this freaking war doesn't make any sense. And that's coming from someone who you would think would be on one of the sides. Considering that you saw me with Pink Pie a couple episodes ago, and I'm a brony and stuff. I'm not on anyone's side on this, though. You don't hear me commenting about this stuff. You don't hear me mention it that often. Like, okay, bronies, you do you. Anti-bronies, you keep your opinions to yourself, and nobody gets involved in anybody's business. Seriously. You know how often YouTubers have to deal with this stuff? I don't know if this is still a thing we have to deal with, but who knows? I want to mention something else about this. Why are you mocking about one specific group of people? There's other stuff you could be arguing about, like war, or terrorist attacks, or ISIS, or Ebola, or whatever. Bronies are like the least of your concern. We got freaking wars going on, we got ISIS to worry about, we got everything. I want to mention something. I mean, think of it. Bronies are like the least of concerns. So anyways, that is it for this episode of the Weekend Show. Sorry it was so shorter than the other episodes, but whatever. And remember, we'll see you in a couple weeks for the every week subject from now on. Bye-bye. And bronies and anti-bronies, shut up.